The sword of Damocles did indeed fall, but we took a pretty nice sidestep, landed in the ground next to us. It's a pretty good decoration piece at this point. Nobody was harmed. I'm just moving on with my life. And I've been thinking, once I've deleted cruelty from the human experience by normalizing basic empathy, someone's gonna find these videos and be like, what the fuck? What are you doing? It's part of the process. Gotta respect my methods. I'll get there. It's all good. Just a little bit of terrifying music. Food only, do not store drugs. I don't think that counts as a code. I don't think that's gonna help me get into the box. Oh, is this where the bathroom thing is? No, it can't be. It doesn't make sense. I already knew that. And this kicks me out the other side, right? Oh, damn. Well, I should save. Even though the order's all out of whack. It has gotta happen. Really, these videos should be starting with a load and ending with a save, but sometimes there are circumstances that just kind of span the works up a bit. Just gotta walk around it. As I think I was saying, before the sword of Damocles did dare to fall upon me, or near me, as it so transpired, I think I might be able to leave the hospital. Probably what's gonna happen is James is gonna go, I need to find Laura. But last time I tried, Maria went, you need to find Laura. She seems way more concerned about it than James does, so maybe I can just leave. It might not be a particularly ethically sound move to make, but you know, James has been through a lot. He just got punched off the roof, so I think he's entitled to a little fog break. Maria and Laura are still in here. I can't just throw them away. That's a very extreme way of looking at it, but considering what's going on around you, I understand how you'd feel that. It is a bit messed up to just leave them. But in his defense, one of them ran in here on her own, and the other one was like, I'm tired. So I don't really know if it's all the way James's responsibility at this point. But you know, it's understandable, based on what we know about him and why he's here, that he'd be taking on a lot of responsibility out of a sense of guilt anyway. Not enough games about guilt, I feel like. And I don't say that as a guilty person, I just say that as an inhabitant of a universe in which humans do pretty awful things. And I know they have to feel bad about it, at least sometimes. I mean, it's definitely a perspective, but the state of the world is thoroughly characterized by people's cruelty, as far as I can see, and selfishness, and greed and fear, but yeah, I wish I didn't feel that way, because it is just a perspective, and it's not a very fun one. It kind of makes it difficult to interact with the world in meaningfully positive ways, without feeling like a fool, or feeling that you're wasting your time, you know? Definitely don't seem to be able to get into the basement. Well, I'm a little bit stuck now. I don't know where the room with the hole with the key in it is. It's probably woman's locker room, right? But even if I can find it, I don't think I have the requisite combinable things to reach it in the plug hole. My concern is that I've missed some slight craning of James's neck in some otherwise, you know, unassuming room. and I'm now left incapable of progressing. Doesn't look like there's anything useful here. Well, you're staring at something. Huh. Locker won't open. There's a bag here with nothing inside. Well, that was a disappointing trip to the women's locker room, but phrasing it in that way makes it sound like I was expecting something lewd. So let's just back away from that altogether and visit the men's locker room, where we also do not find anything of interest. Okay, well, shit. Oops. I don't know where to go. So when you show me a red line with an arrow through it, I know that that is a previously locked door that I've since unlocked. And I think that's probably the kind of thing I should be looking for. It's the shower room. How the fuck did I miss the shower room? I mean, it's got to be the shower room, right? I mean, I know it's a showroom with an E on the end. Like, that's the oldie-timey showroom. There's probably going to be some kind of burlesque something or other happening in there, but I also think we might have the plug hole that I've been waiting for my whole life. As per the Philip Colleen's song, where he does the drum fill and then, obviously, as I've just made very apparent, goes, I've been waiting for this plug hole all my life. Strange lyricist, but you know, I guess that's what it takes to push the envelope. You gotta talk about whatever the fuck I'm talking about. I don't, does that count? Could I be considered as doing such a thing? I don't... Honestly, if it's not in this room, I don't even know where to go. I've already come too far up the hallway too. It's so fucking dark. Hospital's getting to me. Okay, green plug hole. Now to not be able to do anything with it anyway. Take another look. There's something stuck in the drainage pipe. The hole is too small, I can't get my hand inside to reach. Maybe if I had a long, narrow tool of some kind. Yeah, okay. So we've been here before. Don't know if anyone has any suggestions. I don't know what to do. Yep, it's not long enough. Yep, there you go. Looks like I can't use that here. Looks like I can't use that here. Looks like I can't use that here. Let's take a look at this. She does look like Maria, but the resemblance is less strong than I presumed it was meant to be. Or maybe I'm just not seeing it in this photo. She kind of also looks a little bit like James. I don't think that's meant to be a thing, but maybe they've been the same person this entire time. I mean, the only things I can combine are the things I already attempted to combine, right? So we got this, we got this, we got this. Oh, you can combine 3 things. What do you mean this combination doesn't make any sense? With the length of these 3 things, I could easily reach that plug hole thing. Where the fuck am I supposed to go? This is a problem now. Look at him shaking his head, he's appalled. No, 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 no. Where's it gone? There's gotta be something. I need, like, a thread. I need a needle and thread, right? That's the logical thing, but where would I get a thread from? Considering I dislodged an old man coin from a garbage chute by dropping a 6-pack of juice on top of it, I'm probably not going to be able to figure this one out logically from looking at the names of the rooms and figuring out where there might be something thread related, especially considering that is just a complete shot in the dark. But I don't know what else to do. So here we go. Threads in the special treatment room. I mean, it was a locked room. I probably wouldn't have left it without getting something, like, something progress related from it. So it's unlikely I would have missed something. Like, there are certain rooms where I focus more on his neck craning because I had to use a key to get in there, so I'm like, there's something of value in here, you know? but I don't want that to take the previously locked rooms off the table in terms of what will inevitably involve revisiting every room in the hospital until I figure out where the fuck I'm supposed to go. Okay. I mean, it's a rough one. Not a roof one. But that was rough too. I didn't care for how that went down. The less of my day spent being thrown off a roof, probably on balance the better, I would say. But you know, there's nuance to every situation. Nothing is ever that clear-cut. I guess I should leave. I have no fucking idea where to go. I would hate to have just missed, if just somewhere in some hallway I've missed like a piece of thread lying on the floor or something like that. It's gonna be a bad time for me, because I don't know how I'd begin to find it. Hang on. Ah, there goes Windows. Even Windows has given up on me. Let's hit this red square. I know we just did one downstairs, but in fact I've achieved nothing by coming back up here at all, so it would be a complete waste for me to even interact with this thing. Let's just... I'll be honest with you, part of the reason I came in here was based on just the empty hope that maybe that was the room that I'd missed something in, but doesn't seem to be the case. Oh, Windows, calm down. It's absolutely throwing a laser Floyd show right now. I don't understand what its problem is. I mean, I do understand. I've got a dodgy wire in this controller, but just... I'd be happy for it to stop doing the Windows noises. Maybe I just need to pull the volume down. Problem is then I wouldn't know when it was happening, and I'd probably think I was just like, you know, dropping frames or whatever when the controller wasn't behaving. It's nice to know. I just wish it wouldn't happen 50 times in a row every time it did happen. It's trying to help. And I mean, I'm not in a great situation here right now, as you can see from the dead nurse, etc., so I'll take what help I can get at this point. Well, I'm going to check out the special treatment room, but I got the lowest hopes. We are officially in meander mode. Well, that's not what that is either. Or is it? Oh god, there's no hope for my brain. It's gone. This was a lost cause today. I knew exactly what that was, and I got up to it and went, I'm not going here. Oh, this is where I got knocked down into, of course. So surely this is... I must have missed something here. Like, it makes sense from, like, a puzzle-making standpoint. And a pacing standpoint that this is where you'd put the thread or whatever. And I didn't... Was there something in this room? Oh shit! I didn't examine the blood. Okay. Turn the numbers, better not forget them, so I'll write them down here. The other one, my secret name. You're really not gonna... You're not going to print the numbers on, like I can see them. 2156. Why not put them in my memos? Alright, well, I guess I'm just going to have to remember. 2156. 2156. 2156. 2156. This is... You can't do this to a brain like mine. It's not fair. 2156. 2156. And it's 2156. I promise this hot new, diversified, varied commentary coming up as soon as I get 2156 out of my brain. And onto this combination lock. Here we go. Come on, 2, 1, 5, 6. That's it, right? Is that... What did I do? How did I... What have I done? It was 2156, right? Now all I can think about is 56. Don't check the map, check the memos. Sounds like a slogan. But the memo's not going to have the number, is it? Or will it show it to me? Oh, it does. Oh, is it 8156? I think it might be 8156. Motherfucker ran out of blood. Started from the right to the left. Embarrassing. I think. I hypothesize. Gently. That didn't do it either. 8756? No, that also has not... Huh. Am I doing them backwards myself? Get it back to where it was. 2-1. 2-1. Let me take a look at those numbers again. It's a good job he's got like a photographic memory. It does look like an 8. That can only be a 1. 5 looks like a 5. I don't see that 6 being anything other than a 6 either. Like, obviously it could be an 8, but it's a pretty shit 8. Huh. Or when you say turn, do you mean that upside down? Because if that's the case, that's a really bad 2. It's looks like an upside down 5. Fuck. I don't know. The other one, my secret name. What do you mean the other one? So this is Joseph, right, that was in here? Was this Joseph's room? And then Louise with the 4. Okay, wait, fuck. If it hadn't given me 4 digits, I'd be like, okay, well, one of them's got to be 4 from that other note that had Louise in. That note to Louise. Alright. Let's consult the other memos. I'm gonna figure this shit out. And it has put it above the Louise one, which I think in the order you're meant to find him in, I presume that's what it is, which is probably the reason for that, but it could also be because it's like, hey, so you need to, like, read them in order for them to make sense. Louise, I'll take care of you forever. It's my destiny. That still doesn't help me, though. Like, shit. Ton the numbers, better not forget them, so I'll write them down here. The other one, my secret name. What do you mean the other one, though? Huh. I mean, when it says ton, it's talking about the rotating numbers on the combination lock, right? I'm not missing some of the meaning of that that's going to be crucial to figuring this out, I hope, because I just can't think about it from that angle. It seems so clear-cut as it is. Better not forget them. That's okay. They're committed to my inventory now. That's okay. We got the memo section, but so I'll write them all down here. The other one, my secret... See, I don't understand where it's coming from with the other one, my secret name, at all. Oh, man. I mean, there's a few things I can try and do here, right? I didn't try doing it upside down, but again, it wouldn't work upside down because that's a 5. That's definitely a 5. Like, I feel like this has to be 8156. Surely. Or is it... Is the 1 maybe a 4? This is such a shit show. What am I doing? I'll try 8146. I'll try 2146, then 8146. Then 8148. Wait, was the 1 meant to be the 4? That's my bad. 8456. And then 2, 4, 5, 6. And then 2, 4, 5, 8. And I officially don't know. Turn the numbers. Yeah, okay, so let's turn the numbers. Do I turn them individually? Do I turn them as a bulk? Because even still, okay, so we're what, 9, 2, and then 1. The tail on the 1 stops making sense then. But that also looks like it could be a 4, but it's worn off, and then I'm still convinced that thing's an 8. I guess we try 9, 2, 1, 8, but... And then we try them backwards on the lock itself too. That's another thing I forgot. Good lord. If you're here, power to you. And I apologize. 9, 2, 1, 8. Well, it wasn't successful. Let's try it the other way around. 2, 1, 5, 6. And then we turn a 2 into an 8. I don't understand what it wants from me. And then we do this into a 4. And back to 2. Mother of God. This is not Raven at all. Ah! Okay. Think about it again. Turn the numbers. Is it a 3, not a 5, maybe? I just saw it from a slightly different angle, and like I could see that. No, it's not. No, that's delusion. Better not forget them. So I'll write them down here. The other one, my secret name. Fuck. I mean, what? Again, the names I'm getting, what? There's Louise. There's Joseph. And the Louise note has the number 4 in it. This one has the direction right in it instead of the word right. Like, the misspelled words are 4 instead of 4 and right instead of, right, as in, like, transcribe by hand, scribe in general. So, does that mean that the rightmost number is actually 4? Is it 8154? Did I not already try that? Huh. Okay. 1, 5, 4, 8. Oh, too far. 1. Nope, too far again, my bad. 8154. 2154. I mean, I wasn't expecting it to work, but I'm losing my mind. This is... I feel very foolish. I don't think there's anything to be particularly gleaned from examining that. I don't know. Doesn't look like it. And then the purple bulky, I have still no idea. Can't use the needle on the box. Oh shit, but I didn't try using this on the box. Okay. Alright, that's something. Now I just need the code. I've accidentally progressed in a parallel, but not ultimately unhelpful, just a different way. That was unexpected. I can't believe it took me that long to try that key on that box. Tunnel vision on the code. Okay. I guess I should have just been using all my keys on this thing. Still doesn't help. So what are we? We are 8126, right? Not 26, sorry, 8156 is what it most looked like. So I'm gonna leave it there, and go back to puzzling this out. Can't believe I've made some progress, but I'm still just fucking clueless about this. What am I missing? Back to the Louise note. I'll take care of you forever. It's my destiny. I wish it would keep a note of where I found these things. Like, where did I find the Louise note? Maybe there's something in the... Oh, James! The bookmark in the journal. Attach it to... Tie it around the bent needle. We can do this. Put the bent... Like, it'll be flat. You can thread the bent needle through it. Bend it around a little bit. He's not going to do it. It's an easily MacGyverable situation. It didn't have to get to this point, is all I'm saying. He has the means to get that thing out of the hole. He's just being difficult. He's very stressed, you know. He doesn't like the hospital. It's understandable. I still don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to do, though. I don't understand. Yeah. Or is the fucked up 8, is that the other one? I mean, okay, so I will try 2 at the start. And I will try 4 at the start. What? In what universe was the first one 7? Where did 7 come from? You can't do this to me, because now I don't even know how I solved the thing I've been trying to solve. That gives me no satisfaction. Why was it 7? I was clearly right about some of them, but... There's nothing inside the box. No, I'm wrong. There were a few hairs inside. See, this is what I was looking for. It's a thread. Okay, I love that. That's a great way of presenting something that should be really, really shit and disappointing, but is actually like, yes, nice. Locking hairs in a box with that many locks. I'm going to have to think about that one. I'm going to have to think about why that would be the case. Because right now I'm not sure, but there's nothing in the box anymore. That's not true. There's like... Because it's a deep box. There's clearly something in there. Some kind of cloth or wool or... I'm looking back at that memo because I don't understand what's happened here at all. That's a 7 to you? That's a backwards S at best. That's a 2 or an 8 where bits have rubbed off. That's not a 7. That's a question mark. And if it's meant to be a question mark, and it's like the other one, my secret name, where is 7 from? Is he like patient number 7? And I'm supposed to sub that in? I'm missing something very obvious here. I can feel it. But the fact that it had a word wrong and then the other note had a word wrong and the word that was wrong on the other note was a number and the number was not involved? Excuse me, game? Like, is that a red herring or like, is that something else entirely? What's happening? Oh god, it might have done a thing. I always expect it's going to treat any kind of story progress with just absolute derision and throw hatred at me for doing so. I think we're okay. I keep saying I should speak to Maria. She's not going to give a shit about anything I have to say until I know where Laura is. But it just feels mean-spirited to be kind of walking around making progress. and, paying her no mind whatsoever. They're still bleeding her. Okay, here we go. The moment I've all been waiting for. Look, you can even see from the pictures they're made for each other. It looks like you've just copy-pasted the bent needle on top of itself. Whose hairs are these? I mean, I presume they're that patient's, right? But why has he sealed them? I can't progress and think about what that means. They're going to have to happen at separate times. Because otherwise, one will just keep tripping the other up until, I make no headway on either. He's doing it. And this, I presume, is going to be the key to the ward on the bottom floor. Ground floor. It's actually called first floor in this, but I managed to say it 3 different ways. Wait a minute. Why elevator key? There's no power on. I thought the problem with the lift wasn't that it was locked. I thought it was, understandably, unpowered. There's nothing in the hole. It's the most reassuring message I've ever seen. Still don't trust it. Broke my brain to hell and back on that, so I'm just going to go to the red square and kind of cut my losses here. That was an ordeal. I still don't even know how that exactly panned out as it did. I think maybe I was just meant to kind of put together that it looked a bit like a 7. Oops. I mean, it feels like a stretch. There's been stretch here, so I guess I shouldn't be surprised. Anyway, we're pushing it way up here, I think. I think maybe most people are looking at being done with the whole game, maybe inside of this playtime that I've already managed to accumulate, but we're making steady progress occasionally. And honestly, I'm happy for it to take ages, because I really just enjoy stomping around in these buildings. There is just an unparalleled vibe from this, and it's pretty oppressive, but, it's kind of like a weighted blanket, I guess. It's only oppressive if you let it be. You could just let the horrific atmosphere hug you and, smother you to a sad death, which is what we're all about over here, so look after yourself.